Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. And then Friday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Denver Nuggets.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Cason Wallace out there with Harper. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Naz Reid, Derek White out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside White. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Porter launches a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Butler passes to Towns. Fires for 3. Reid with the rebound. And so it's Reid with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Reid sets a screen. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Anderson finds Butler. And the shot goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's White. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Outside Porter. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. Basket's good.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Here's Butler. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Towns. Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference from the start. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Reid finds Porter. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Towns is screen on Porter. Pass to Towns. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's White. No points yet. Oh, swiped away. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Wallace. Hits a three-pointer.
And Harper doesn't try to do too much by himself. I mean, if he spots an open teammate, he'll move it on.
And here's White. He'll bring it up to the Lakers. 6-point lead. Pass to Reed. The three. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. And he powers it down. Right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wagner's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Caruso comes in for Porter Jr. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for White. Then for Portland, Murray's checked in for Butler. The Sumu comes in for Wallace. And Yakachonis subbed in for Harper. Here's Yakachonis. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Murray passes to Anderson. Portland moving it around. DeSumo for three.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
Pritchard, no good.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
DeSumo outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Yakachonis. Just 5 to shoot. Portland again missing. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling into the story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And the Lakers have possession. Portland making their last shot. The drive by Westbrook. Outside Pritchard. Here's the three. The putback. Reed can't hit.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Anderson passes to Towns. And here's DeSumo. Puts up a three. Caruso grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Reed. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yeah, few guys drop dimes like Westbrook. He has an innate talent for setting up shooters.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
DeSumo for three. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. changes here for the Lakers. Porter Jr. comes in for Reed. And it's Merrill in for Caruso. Then for Portland, Clint Capella comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Butler is subbed in for Anderson. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered by Dosunmu. We've got 1:08 left in the first. And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Westbrook, and he makes it on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Yakichonis, defended by Pritchard. The putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Now Pritchard, he's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porter's got 8. Blazers trail by 5. Here's Yakichonis. No made baskets yet. Pass to Butler. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Pritchard fires away outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Dosunmu is out there with Yakichonis. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Murray in at the 4. Here's Yakichonis. With the step back, Butler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Here's Yakichonis. Still no points. Now Los Angeles moving it up for 3. Westbrook knocks it down from distance. And the Lakers lead by 3.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Count it. Good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Yakichonis, defended by Pritchard. Yakichonis, this shot is good.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Outside Porter. Here's Merrill. And it's off from 3-point range. Blazers trail by 3. Butler on the wing. Fires the 3. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Merrill. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Porter a screen. Westbrook with it. Checked by Murray. Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get into your body and draw the whistle.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has in his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Going with a whole new group out there. And also a switch here for Portland. Towns, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of 1-2, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Back to Brown. Towns against Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Portland with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Seemed like a lopsided matchup, but credit to them for stepping up to the challenge and then closing the deal.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. White, the pass to Brown. Back to White. Reed sets a screen. The three is up. Portland grabs the miss. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dosunmu. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wembanyama finds Brown. Reed for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Yakichonis. Towns passes to Dosunmu. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Wallace. 5 to shoot. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Harper passes to Butler. interception as the buzzer sounds. Keegan Murray's checked in for Jimmy Butler.
Number 33, Keegan Murray.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Outside for Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Reed for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Pass to Wallace. The 3 ball.
He had a decent start, but this quarter has not been kind.
Wembanyama. Pass to Reed. Now here's White. Now here's Wembanyama. Covered by Towns. From 6 feet away. Outside for Porter. Shot clock at 5. Again, Los Angeles.
The offensive versatility of Porter Jr. is impressive. Able to burn defenses in so many ways.
Outside, Anderson. Outside, Murray. Pass to Harper. Shot to stop the run. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
White, the pass to Porter. And Los Angeles, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Wallace outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 7 to the paint. Here's Wembanyama, and he converts the layup. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Wallace outside. Pass to Harper. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA, but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Desumu's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 9. And here's White. Still without a bucket. Pass to Westbrook. Reed for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Anderson with a screen on White. Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brown passes to Reed. Outside White. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Desumu. He's got 5. Again, the miss by Portland.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Brown. White for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And next, let's take a moment here to check in with the league-wide injury report.
Unfortunately, no Kobe White for them, a guy who gives them a spark, can score in bunches. His contributions cannot be overlooked.
White also does a pretty good job of running the offense. It's a tough break. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
The Lakers lead by 14. Michael Porter out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. White finds Porter. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Towns. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Blazers trail by 16. Wallace outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Harper from downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Harper. He's guarded by White. Anderson for 3. Butler, good. Butler's got 14 points.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama, no good. Blazers trail by 16. Pass to Butler. On the attack, JB.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Simmons is checked in for the Lakers. Kennard comes in for Brown. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Portland in second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Here's White. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Brian?
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Hits the trifecta. White's gotten his second bucket.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Now here's Towns. Back to Wallace. Clock at 6. From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Wallace, the pass to Butler. Will it go? Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside White, left side Porter. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. 2 on the clock. Kennard for 3.
And that is the tenacity that Butler always plays with. He takes defense personally.
Kicks it out Towns. 4-3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
White for 3. Knocks down the long J. White's got 6 in the quarter. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Even better answer.
No, thank you.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Nas Reed's checked in for Wembanyama. Merrill comes in for Michael Porter. And Brown subbed in for Kennard. Here's Towns. Yet to see a basket. Knocks down the triple.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
White with it. Give him 8. Merrill outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. The drive by Brown. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Brown's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
The offensive rebound. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler just making so many winning plays right now, including outworking everybody on the glass.
White, the pass to Reed. The kick out to Simmons. And here's Merrill. Pass to Brown. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Portland. Trailing by 19. Wallace, the pass to Butler. Down low, Towns, and he makes it. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Merrill, stolen by Anderson. Brown against Butler. Down low, Butler drops it in.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Wagner's checked in for Reed. Pritchard comes in for Brown. And it's Westbrook in for Derek White. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Murray's checked in for Anderson. Dick comes in for Jimmy Butler. DeSumo, he's checked in for Wallace. And Yakachonis subbed in for Harper. Pritchard surviving the D. This one for three. He buries it from three. Richards got himself on the board with a three there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Westbrook outside. Back to Pritchard. It's Merrill on the wing. Wagner with a screen on Dick from behind the arc. Merrill, that's good. Merrill's got 5 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the basket by Towns.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Merrill, to the left side wing. Wagner with a screen. Here's Pritchard. And again, it's the Lakers.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
DeSumo goes in, and there it is for him. He has 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The steal. Here's Yakachonis. Simmons defending.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Wagner with a screen. Three-pointer Pritchard buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Yakachonis, pounded by Westbrook. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Russell Westbrook. Portland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. The Lakers lead by 17. Pass to Simmons. Here's Caruso. Simmons with a screen on Murray. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Los Angeles. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Clint Capella out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Yakachonis. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Yeah, great to see Butler sharing the basketball. Passes like that help develop team chemistry.
Yakachonis has gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. Outside Pritchard, pass to Westbrook. And there's the drive, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
Simmons with it. Checked by Murray. Westbrook picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
Blazers trail by 15. To the inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Murray.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Simmons, the pass to Porter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Portland with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Outside Butler. Three-pointer Yakachonis. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over. And make sure everyone is focused.
Run me some hot water, probably soak this stuff. Oh, your tag came this week? Yeah, your tag. I know you said you can change it up. hot water in. Look how long it is.
You want hot water?
Yeah, put me some soap out in it on the counter. Do it in the kitchen. Put the soap out right there. And spray some of that red stuff. That red fabric stuff on it. Stain stuff. You gonna have that on the counter too? If not, it's in that first page. Put an SOS page in. Oh, you said you want to burn me or what? Oh, oh. You can get it. Spray it in there. Oh, yeah. Some people don't say it like this, You don't like you buy they give it $10. Well, you buy have some good stuff out there. This stuff comes from $10. They know how to call out things out there. You have to say it straight. Yeah, we do need to do it. I'm saying that too. You already did. Give me that half of water in that refrigerator. Yeah, ice cream. Give me ice cream, though. Oh, yeah, you said you need your own cup. How your fish doing? That needs to go right there.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Wembanyama's checked in for Ben Simmons, and it's Caruso in for Merrill. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Portland. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Caruso. And the three-pointer goes. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Jonas' shot is good.
You know, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Pritchard, the pass to Porter. And it's Portland with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dosunmu. Towns, a screen on Westbrook. Lots of room. Dosunmu can't hit.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Butler against Caruso. Back to Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Jonas, defended by Pritchard. Dosunmu can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Pass to Jonas. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Pritchard finds Wembanyama. Now here's Caruso. Westbrook outside. Going inside. Soft touch off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Butler. Caruso grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 12. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Murray. Pass to Westbrook. Now Wembanyama. It's not going to go for him. The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 9 here in the 4th quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Three-pointer, Pritchard nails it from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to go. Shooting 10 for 15 now.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Butler. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Count that one.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Butler. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Los Angeles leading by 17. Left side, Pritchard. Porter a screen. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Michael Porter. Kennard comes in for Caruso. Brown's checked in for Westbrook. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Butler passes to Harper. Back to Butler. Takes a three. The triple drop.
And Butler makes just enough from out there that you have to respect him.
Now White. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Towns. Oh, putting in work inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now here's Anderson. The 11-footer. Wembanyama rips down the board. Now here's White. Brown fires. Drops in the three.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter. Butler against Kennard. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
He gets it in there.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Krejci, the pass to Dick. Up and over Kennard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
White, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Capella. Wembanyama, no good. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the three. He drops it from range.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And here's White. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.